friend. Hello, hello. I hope this is actually working because I can see that my gizmo here on the old stream thingy is not actually loaded up. So here's hoping the internet's working. Good to see everybody. Good to see Katie Babes, Maria, and Drew's Tech have all renewed their membership. That's so wonderful. It's so great that there's members support me like that. Thank you very much. Today's show is going to be slightly different. I'm going to do the morning show as I do the morning show, from like 2:30 till 3:30, and spend the time before then just more or less getting ready for stuff. Let me just check this is actually working. Yeah, it seems to be working. Hi everybody. So gonna what I want to do here, instead of doing the show the way I normally do it, which is very much practiced, education and presentation and all, 100 miles an hour and all that. What I would do today is just start off nice and slow, let everybody who's waking up still in America wake up properly before hammering you with information. And volume seems a bit low. It's funny that I'll just pop the volume up. It's because I'm talking quieter. Because I'm not doing the whole mad presentation thing. I'll do that. I'll do it later on. But I figured that I would start off the show just as just normal me, and go look for news articles and all that stuff, and then do the morning show so that people can see that I'm a full person and all that, and that I'm not constantly in morning show mode. Just so that people can see that, and then I can think about, and then I can, and then it makes it easier. If people want me to do TA on certain things, then get the requests in and all that stuff, and I'll do them. If anybody requests me to do TA in the next hour or anything like that for $20, then I'll do it there and then. Otherwise, I'll just add it to the list of ones for the morning show. Somebody in the chat wants to kind of keep an eye out for anything that anybody's requested, and then I could check back and see. Let's go, says Ben Mamajan. I can check back and see what came through, what came through later on, so I don't miss them. I'll obviously not miss the super chat ones or whatever, but the other ones. And yeah, we can do all that. We'll do the squats before the show starts as well. Let's go to the disco. Right, that'll do in the old hair. Right, cool, nice one. So I've just got my nice comfy trade spot and hoodie on at the minute, which is nice and comfy and nice to see. Nice to be wearing. Nice to see you, Sasha. Nice to see you, Jordan. Nice to see you, Ghost of that Jiu-Jitsu guy. Good to see you. Rock Outcrop, I like normal you more than your morning show persona. Thanks, man. I think most people do, actually, to be honest with you. Bad Mama Jamma keeps telling me to do this all the time. He keeps telling me. It's like, just go on and be yourself, man. Just go on and be yourself. Rocky, listen, we love you, man. Just go and be yourself. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see, Bad Mama Jamma. Man, I do listen to you. I do listen to you. So this is my screen here, by the way. The way that it works is that it's on a big arm. I can swing it around. There's my screen there. And on top of the screen here is my other camera. So when I flick cameras, that's the one that gets used. Wow, that's this one. Hi. Hi. I'll just keep waving hi. Oops. Hi. Hi. So you can see the massive angle change there. Right. So what I wanted to do was to get a couple of things up, a couple of news articles for the show. Make my just do the sort of things that I normally have to do here to get started properly. Do them with this instead. With this instead on the here on this guy instead of doing them before starting, instead of being prepared in advance. Exactly, just be yourself. I think you try too hard sometimes. I definitely do try too hard sometimes, for sure. I try too hard sometimes, but I think there's value in trying hard, um, because what happens is you grow, like as a person, sort of grow, um, through trying and stretching yourself and all that sort of stuff. So I do sort of respect that. Um, do 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 do. Yeah, so you grow as a person and everything by trying, pushing yourself. Anyway, jiu-jitsu guy, you know all about it. Do jiu-jitsu, you do jiu-jitsu, so you would know all about it, I'm sure already. It is good to be more relaxed though. But you'll see whenever I get around to doing the show that it has its own sort of component to it. It's trying to be uplifting. It's a morning show, I'm trying to put on a morning show. One man band putting on a morning show. Yo. So that's that part of things. Let's go find some news articles to talk to people about in the news section of the show. Start off over here on Yahoo Finance. Rebound after Nasdaq's worst day since March. Kind of boring. Soaring oil bond yields enter inflation group chat. I don't want to sell my stocks when there's volatility. Kevin O'Leary. There's news. I'm pretty sure that got shared in the Discord from somebody about Citadel responding to Ken Griffin's a liar or Ken Griffin lied thing. It's good to see GameStop back in the actual news here. It's cool. GameStop charges 2 over wash trades in GameStop and so-called meme stocks. So what's that about? Continue reading for sure. Am I on the appropriate screen here so people can at least see what I'm looking at? Yeah, cool. SEC promises a comprehensive report on the GameStop saga pretty soon. Pretty soon. Saw a thing in GMEDD, some Discord group I got invited to. I don't really even know what the chat is with it. They invited me there, and I was like, well, in the spirit of cooperation, I never ever go on the thing. And went on there the other day, and there was something talking about how they've updated their logo and nobody's really noticed, sort of thing. It's like, what is? It's the thing that's outside all their shops. It's the same one. Just 2 traders. Cyan Gu and Yong Li took advantage of the maker-taker model in options markets that market makers use to attract orders and increase market liquidity. Market makers will pay brokers a make fee for placing non-marketable limit orders or orders that would be unprofitable to make at the time of the trade because of the current price of the underlying security. They pay these fees to ensure that there will be someone on the other side of the trade for those placing marketable orders, who in turn pay a take fee. Make fees are typically smaller than take fees, with market makers pocketing the difference. According to the SEC complaint, certain brokers will pass make and take fees on to their clients, while others don't. Agency alleges that Gu and Lee were able to generate illicit profits by using broker-dealer accounts that passed rebates back to their customers to place initial orders on one side of the market and then using broker-dealer accounts on the other side of the market. Yeah, it's pretty standard. It's nothing like, it's nothing that big. it's cool if it's like just stuff that's around the surface. Like, hey, we'll go after all this small fry stuff first, and then we'll do some of the bigger stuff. But I feel like, you know, that this doesn't have any sort of relationship with any of the information that they got, that they requested from all the subpoenas that they put out and everything else. It's not like Burry went in there and they asked them, so Burry, what did Goo do? Or anything. So it's like just, it is what it is. It is what it is, what it is. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary. March Tuesday. Highest level in at least 5 months. Told everybody to long it. But there wasn't enough to scare away Shark Tank investor and entrepreneur Kevin O'Leary. Volatility, I don't love it, but when it does happen, it lets me readjust. I don't sell my stocks when there's volatility. I try to find opportunity in it. Well done, Kevin. Productivity enhancement that is occurring in technology is the reason we have such a buoyant economy right now. Productivity enhancement. I'm a big user of indexes. Is that a verbatim quote? Because it's indices. I'm a big user of indices. So for me, that means adding more to my technology portfolio, my enterprise portfolio, in digitalization, in retail, all of that. Was he drunk doing this interview? It's like, I'm a big user of indexes. So for me, that means adding more to my technology portfolio, my enterprise portfolio, and digitalization and retail, all that. He's also adding more crypto-related assets to his portfolio. Are you adding any crypto to your portfolio, Kevin? I've been raising my position in the whole crypto infrastructure for 3% by year. It's going to be 7% of the portfolio. I'm looking for investments, not just coins and tokens, eh? Eh? What? Eh? What? Now, around Kevin. Overall, Leary predicts the fourth quarter will be volatile one. Yeah. Do I leave that in the news section? I don't know. Fortress to finalize plans for 8 billion. Early Facebook investor says there's 3 FANG names will perform. Got half an hour or so until they start sort of the morning show and do all of the TA and markets opening and all that. I'll do it the way I normally do it. I'll go over and I'll check the markets 5 minutes before they start their pre-market pricing. That's a great picture, isn't it? A robot doing this here, because you wouldn't teach robots that way. So the implication is it's humans that would be watching this. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like, how would the future go? It's one of those future pictures that I quite like the look of. Yeah, this is crap news anyway. I'll get this thing on the Discord. EO, where was the Ken Griffin thing? Because it was interesting. Bam. Where is it? Was it on Twitter that I got shared it? Was it here in the Discord? Where did it happen? I can't remember. Jan Campbell, best comment of the day. Drunk during this interview? That's Irish finance for you. Hope you're okay today. I'm good. I'm good, Katie. Thanks so much. I'm good. Go scroll back up quite a bit here, and that is not the thing. Where is that thing? Where was it? Where did I read it? I read it just earlier on today, so it's not like I should have forgotten by now. But I have. So there you go. Was it in the news thing? I don't think it was. Somewhere else. Was it in the GME thing? I'm saying this and I've not got it up on screen, so I'm aware of that. But that's what I'm doing beforehand. Yeah, Katie, I'm totally fine. Thanks for being a member, by the way. No, it's what's happened is that I just decided that I would do the show slightly differently. I'm always putting all this effort in at the start of the morning, and it's like a big smack in people's faces at the start of the day, which maybe they don't like. necessarily. I thought, well, you know, I'm freaking killing long shows, and a load of effort goes into making them, and people don't necessarily see like the real me, so to speak. So just doing this for a wee bit. I can't remember where I saw that at, but it's okay. You can just search Google for it. There you go. Mm. So yeah, the issues yet to report, yet to issue the report. As we know, Robinhood's payment for order flow business model may not be long for this world. It's interesting they talk about it, saying that it's all right. You know, when we don't do it in the UK, and if you don't do it in the UK, you got to wonder because we're pretty loose with rules and stuff like that. Hit that like and share, please. Says Bama Jama. Appreciated, man. Good to see you, JT858. Good to see you, Ghost of Dan. Oh, they got rid of you. They killed you. Didn't notice that before. Were you Jamie sacrificed last night or when? Where were you, Jamie sacrificed? When was it? When did it happen? I hope you were a good good. I hope you had a good time sacrificing you. Anyway, toodles all. Love you. Send you. All right, cool. You're way off. Ciao. Dead boy chipmunk. What's Carissa been done as well? God, good luck to Katie Babes and Mia. Keep us posted. Yeah, keep us posted. Why? What you doing? Yeah, you've got that effect going on. All right, no, 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 no. I hope. Well, I hope. Whoa, I'll be off being off putting to people then. No, no, no. Just doing what people do. This is me getting ready for the show. The show will start at coming up to 2:30. I'll do the show at 3 o'clock. I'll do news. So I wanted to have a news section. The news headlines for today are Citadel issues response to Ken Griffin lied trend. SEC charges 2 over wash trading in GameStop and other meme stocks. A discussion on whether or not you should sell your shares when there is volatility. Um, Something I clicked on by mistake. Artificial. Oh wait. Yeah, this thing. Accept. What was the stocks? The artificial intelligence stocks to buy. Ooh, software companies making AI acquisitions. Look for companies using AI technology to improve products or gain strategic edge. Nvidia, cloud computing, a bunch of stuff. Google, parent Alphabet rates a buy because of artificial intelligence, machine learning. AI tools playing a big role in Facebook. This is just like looking for companies that use AI and saying they use AI, so we should buy them. That's all that is. So it's just a discussion point. So it's a discussion topic, that one. Cool picture. And we can go back to the homepage and kind of just review the other headlines that are out there because that's enough for the news probably. Any marijuana stocks on US exchanges good buys right now as Aurora reports earnings. Okay, there's actually another one that we can talk about because we have got people here who are interested in sundial stuff like that. Canadian marijuana stocks have fallen. Sal's very interested in this sort of thing as well. What they're being Canadian and interested in this type of industry. Canadian marijuana stocks have fallen from their February highs after this year's meme stock frenzy and bigger expectations of legalization in the US fueled a rush into sector. So is pot stock good to buy? Profitability for most Canadian marijuana stocks has been hard to come by. Blah blah blah. Most recent example fallout came Aurora Cannabis said it would close one of its facilities, chucked of its staff. Aurora Monday reported sales have missed expectations. Legal marijuana Canada competitive regulation. Yeah. Canopy, Tilbury, Kronos reported earnings recently. Cron. It's been a while since anyone's asked me to take a look at that. Meanwhile, US marijuana industry, so they're not saying anything. It's just that some industry is a mess. IBD has mainly focused on Canadian marijuana stocks, Canopy Growth, Tilray, that trade a major exchange, US exchange, innovative industrial properties, Acarna, don't sell cannabis directly, US based operators that grow and sell cannabis in states. Wait, how are these fundamentals? How does this make any, how are they talking about, anyway, right, sound, so I'll just read this. This is the sort of thing that takes time to figure out. Good morning to everybody, good morning Corey, good morning Lepton. Good morning, Lepton. US-based operators that grow and sell cannabis in legal states like Curaleaf and Green Thumb trade over counter in Canada. Investors should look for stocks with strong fundamentals that are breaking out of proper bases. I mean, yeah, right. Are they any good at growing weed or whatever, right? Kronos Group has 8 composite ratings. Gosh, I don't know how people can stand to read this stuff, like, you know, when it's written so badly, investors.com at the start of the morning. Trying to get people's attention here, you can't even put a sentence together, it's worth reading. Of all the Canadian marijuana stocks, Canopy Growth stock is worth the most, with a market value of around $5.8 billion in February. After a company reported fiscal third quarter results, CEO David Klein said Canopy could enter the US legal market for THC products during calendar 2021. Canopy is a deal in place to buy US cannabis operator Acreage Holdings and has CBD business here as well. Canopy Growth has a 7 composite rating. Right. Just I'd rather look at the charts myself, to be honest with you. Marijuana stocks buys right now. So the marijuana stock, a good buy right now. According to IBD's investing methodology, no. Investors eager to jump into the sector could buy them when they form bases and move into buy zones. Aside from innovative industrial properties whose ratings are in the 90s, IBD's research shows that investors would be better served looking for stocks with better overall ratings that are closer to their highs. It likes buying stuff closer to its highs. Well, I wonder if it's good time for it to turn around or not on any of them. Let's have a look. We'll have a look at them during the show. What time are we at? 10 past 2. Right, so we're coming up to 10 past 9. It's time to do the squats. We'll get the squats done. Suppose the timer might not be working. Squatties. We'll do the squatties, everybody. We'll do the squatties, everybody. Everybody, we will be doing the